This man makes all of his gear by hand while playing the game. While others spend money to buy their equipment, he crafts everything himself, from weapons down to his underwear. He doesn't like the low damage of traditional bows, so he spent an entire night forging spiral arrows that cause continuous bleeding. And since he doesn't know any fire magic, he combined herbs and minerals to create explosive oils. Jack never liked playing games like the average person. He intentionally chooses the less popular classes, opting for the worst skills because he believes that if he stays under the radar, he won't attract attention. Ironically, his choice of weak attributes immediately drew the attention of pay-to-win players as soon as he logged in. They mocked him relentlessly, but Jack didn't care. Instead, he stuck to his plan and headed to the training ground. During his training, he realized just how terrible bows were. Not only was hitting the target difficult, but even firing the arrow was a challenge. After practicing for a while, Jack finally leveled up his archery to level 5. He also learned basic wind magic and the kick technique. Feeling confident after his training, Jack decided to hunt some monsters. However, on the opening day of the game, the wilderness was already packed with players. Jack had no choice but to gather herbs for now. Luckily, he had picked a long-range skill, making herb collection easier. But his alchemy skill turned out to be useless since potions were available for cheap at NPC shops. The first monster Jack encountered was a unicorn rabbit, but unfortunately, his first arrow missed. The rabbit noticed him and immediately charged, but Jack managed to land a shot in return. The rabbit didn't die but became enraged. Jack, undeterred, decided to engage in close combat. Thanks to his training, he was quick on his feet, and after a series of moves, he turned the rabbit into meat. This successful hunt earned Jack 2 new friends. To speed up his monster hunting, Jack developed a new technique. He used stealth to conceal his presence, sneaked up to the rabbits, and shot them dead. After tiring of hunting, Jack returned to town. But the food sold by NPCs was awful, so Jack decided to buy some seasonings and cook for himself. Unfortunately, his first attempt was worse than the NPC's food. However, after many tries, Jack finally cooked a delicious rabbit steak, and the smell attracted many players. Seeing the crowd, Jack raised the price, hoping to scare them off. But even at the high price, players didn't back down. Reluctantly, Jack found himself working as the game's chef. With some free time, Jack decided to craft more bows. Since no one else made them due to the lackluster class, Jack found himself the only one selling. He placed a soft wooden board between 2 hard ones, and after some work, he crafted a +12 bow, which had much more power than his starting one. Next, Jack used the money he earned to buy other armor and went back out to hunt monsters. Soon, he had hunted a variety of creatures and returned to town loaded with loot. He found out that everyone was desperately seeking potions, as the NPC potions had sold out. By chance, Jack had prepared a lot of materials, and since few players had alchemy skills, he quickly became the most sought-after potion dealer in the game.